this gets you rewarded. You can actually come in here, you can get rank 3 chicken for 50 points, 200 energy for 150 points. What is up, everybody? Skratch coming up with another Raid Shadow Legends video. I mean, kind of another Raid Shadow Legends video, even though we're not gonna focus 100% only on the game. In this video, I wanna talk about Bluestacks as well, guys, and why I'm using Bluestacks over Play and Play, and what quality of life improvements the app offers compared with Play and Play. So if you're new to the game, guys, and you wanna play Raid Shadow Legends on PC because you're playing it only on mobile at the moment and you decided to check out some guides, that's a way of how you can play Raid Shadow Legends on PC. You can actually download the game by using the link in the description down below or on the pinned comment, guys. It actually helps to support the channel as well. We are getting like a bit under $1 per download. If you decide to download the game by using the link in the description down below, which will be grateful, you actually help to support a bit the channel as well, guys. And you can play Raid Shadow Legends on PC. So why am I using Bluestacks over Play and Play, guys? On the day-to-day basics, like what quality of life improvements the app actually offers. So how you guys can see, we are currently on Bluestacks, right? So the graphics, they're identical. The game runs identical as well. Not to say that since they released their new 5 beta, right, Bluestacks 5, the game runs like a charm. So everything feels the same, runs super smooth, the same like on a mobile or on Play and Play. It used to be a big difference before with the Bluestacks 4, honestly, but the new version is so much better. And of course, you get a lot of benefits, a lot of quality of life improvements. You get to have a integrated auto clicker, like a macro that you can create yourself. You can run multiple instances at the same time, so either play multiple accounts on Raid if you have a free-to-play account, or if you have multiple free-to-play accounts. That's like the best thing you can actually use, honestly, because you want to be logged in on all the accounts at the same time in order to be able to grind them nicely, right? So how you guys can see right here, let me just back out of the full screen. I have multiple games running on at the same time, right? So I have quite a few different games that I'm actually playing, guys. I have Infinity Kingdom, Summoner's Glory, Infinity Galaxy, and of course I have Raid as well. So it's no way for me to play all these games separately. I just don't have enough hours in a single day to play them all, right? So I do have to use a thing that actually allows me to play multiple games at the same time, you know, which comes on pretty handy, man. So for example, talking about auto clickers, right? So if we go on Raid right now, we're going to be able to go and just select a dungeon. Wait, that was actually the last dungeon that I found. Let's just go over to the spider, for example. Yeah, and a lot of you guys are always like, Skratch, how you have so many multi-battles, right? You see right here, 1,540 multi-battles. Yeah, I am purchasing the energy pack that comes with multi-battles, guys. Is of great value for energy. Now they kind of trying to sell multi-battles and make it look like a good pack, and that's why people are buying it. But I'm not really using them, so they stack up. Whenever I collect them from my inbox, they always stack up, so they don't expire the next day. That's how I have so many. If you are wondering, because I get that every single time I'm posting a video, somebody asks about it. How you have so many multi-battles? They just stack up, guys. So for example, we start the battle right here. So the way you can make an auto clicker, guys, you have open macro manager and you have right here. So I can literally just start it, and as soon as this run is over, for example, it's gonna start repeating itself. Now, yes, you can run auto clickers in Play and Play, and you have so many different things that you can do in Play and Play as well with third-party applications, right? Now, the problem with all those in Play and Play, I have 2 screens, right? So this screen is where I have all my games. This screen is where I'm doing other work. And for example, I have my OBS right now and I have a lot of other things on. But for example, if I want to work on the computer, if I have an auto clicker on Play and Play, my mouse is just going to be flickering around. All my keyboard is going to go crazy as well, because it's going to press different buttons, different commands, and my mouse is constantly going to move, so it's going to take it out of my control, and it's just not going to allow me to work, you know? And that's honestly not a great thing to do, because I want to work on this screen. That's why running Bluestacks with auto clickers is so much better than just normally. So how you guys can see, we're not going to use my mouse. I'm actually going to leave it on the Summoner's Glory one. And the macro should come in play in a second on Bluestacks, and put it on to repeat the fight. And the multi-instances. I'm gonna show you how to create everything, and not to say purchasing from Bluestacks will reward you guys. We're gonna talk about that in a second as well. I think Plarium is gonna hate me for sharing this tip with you guys, but I'm gonna show you. I never purchase from Plarium Play. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. I always do it through Bluestacks, guys, and I'll show you in a second why. I'm not even purchasing through my phone either, and again, I'm gonna show you that in a second as well. I do want to pay in dollars as currency, right? So because of it, I have it set up on, I have no energy. So you see, that kind of tried to replay. So now I gotta wait another 50 seconds. But we're gonna get to the macro in a second as well. First, let's have a look at instances, right? I'm gonna show you how to create an instance and how to use them as well. We go in here on multi-instances, right? You get it right here on the screen. If you maximize a bit, the Bluestacks is gonna pop off. It's actually right behind it here. Now, we're gonna stop this just to have it like that, because in order to duplicate them, it needs to be close. So clone instance, right? You wanna clone your main one. For me, that's the main one, and you can actually select how many cores to use, how many RAMs to use. If you don't have a very strong PC, you might want to lower it down on some of the games you're playing on, or on some of the other accounts, right? I will be starting a free-to-play account next week, guys, so this is going to be even better for me because I'm going to be able to run 2 different raid accounts at the same time. So what you can do is, you don't need to run different games like I'm doing right here, okay? You can create a new multi-instance, is cloning it, for example. You can rename it as well. Raid free-to-play, Raid free-to-play 2, Raid free-to-play 4. I have friends that they run 6, 7 raid accounts, man. Like, honestly, I don't know how they're doing it, but then they are free-to-play, so they do get to use the energy from every account slowly and generally progressing with every account day by day in a pretty nice manner. It's pretty hard to run 7 accounts of the same game, I would say. So let's get it popping. Bluestacks 4, right? So we can actually rename it here. Raid number 2, for example. Raid 2 or Raid free to play. And then you can actually select them all. I'm not going to select the new one that we just made. You select them all and start, okay? So we're going to start 4 of them. They're all going to start on the screen in a second. What we can do as well, right, because you see them how they start, we can just click on arrange and they're going to get fixed nice on the screen. Oh, seems like 2 of them, they jumped on my other screen for some reason. Maybe how they're not ready just yet. And I do have my other screen as a primary screen, so that might create a bit of an issue. So we have 4 multiple instances. We can select and play whatever games we want. We can play 4 of the same game on every single screen, for example. But we're gonna start just with one game directly, guys. Let's go right here with Raid, for example. We can actually shut multi-instance. It's pretty easy, honestly. It's so easy to create all these, guys. You can delete which ones you want. It's easy to duplicate them. You gotta have it closed. If you don't have closed the main one, you can actually create new instance and just follow the settings, you know. Pretty straightforward. So let's actually close the other ones because we don't need them. You can do it directly from the main stream there. So we have the game right here. Now let me just make a bit bigger this one and talk about macros. Macros can be something that can be used as an auto clicker, guys. How I said, if you run an auto clicker on Plarium Play, it's pretty annoying because it's keep moving on your mouse. It doesn't let you work on the PC at the same time. So if you're creating a macro, it's pretty easy to actually get it done. If you don't want to create this, you can literally just go on here, guys, go to Play Store and download an auto clicker. Just type on auto clicker. Running Bluestacks is pretty much like running your phone. It's an emulator for the phone. Plarium has no problems with auto clickers, guys. That's been confirmed multiple times. And if you don't want to pay for the raid card to get 100 multi battles, here you go. You get this for free, guys. Make use of it because it's available for everyone that runs, that has a mobile phone, that has a PC, a laptop, anything like that. I'm not an iOS user, but from what I'm aware, unfortunately for you guys, you cannot run an auto clicker on those devices. I'm honestly not sure why. It's pretty unfair because everyone else can have access to it, you know. But you can download this even on your phone. I'm actually running this auto clicker on my phone. Just sometimes when I do want to get some masteries done, I'm still missing like some scrolls on my characters or anything like that. I can actually get them done while I'm working or anything like that, you know, just like 10 runs, 20 runs, 30 runs when I don't have multi-battles. Now, the main idea is, let's come back here. So the way you're gonna do it, you can actually make these macros to do anything. I'm not a professional in creating macros or anything like that. The main idea, guys, here we go. Record new macro. Replay. And we can actually stop it just here, you know. Stop recording macro. So we created this one right here. We can rename it and put it as minor. You don't actually have to create a new one for every single thing you're doing. You can actually go into the settings, repeat the action for how many times. For example, you want to do campaign and you want to level up chickens. For example, I gotta do 9 runs to max 3-star chicken on Nightmare campaign. So I select that 9 times to don't waste any energy. Of course, you gotta pay attention how much energy it takes for every stage or whatever exactly you guys are farming, okay? You do that, or you can put indefinitely until stopped, or put it for a certain amount of time. Interval between replays, so you can actually make it to go pretty fast. So you don't actually have to stay and wait 29 seconds for every run to go, because sometimes it might take you a bit less, a bit longer. So you can actually do it every 5 seconds. It's gonna try to replay, even though it cannot do it, right? You can do that and we'll leave it on 9 times, for example, right? So what we're gonna do right now is play. And this is gonna try to replay over and over again every 5 seconds, and it's gonna do that 9 times. Now, the reason is doing it 9 times and I have it done on 5 seconds, that means that it's not gonna go over and over again on the minus. So here you can select to run indefinitely. If you're setting up 2000 energy to farm masteries for 1 champion, you can do it indefinitely, and you're not gonna have issues every 5 seconds that this is not gonna farm, because you see now was 25 seconds and it started again. Then you can stop it right here and adjust it accordingly to what exactly you are farming. You can modify the time right here. You don't have to create a new instance every single time. This is super easy. Now, another very important thing, guys. We all know how slow it is to level up gear in this game, right? So you want to save time while you do that. We have a leveling up event for gear. We can actually just do it like this, guys. So it's super painful, right? Super painful to do this. A lot of times while I'm doing it on stream, a lot of you guys are like, Skratch, can you run something for it? If I'm not using Bluestacks at the moment. So if you're looking at it, it's so slow. We're all familiar with it. But this is like one of the best thing as well. You go right here, guys. So you can turn ecosystem on, right? You select your frames to 10, okay? So that's on right now. So now if we want to level up this, it's gonna go like this. Super quick. So it's saving us so much time to be actually able to level up gear. And it's fine with Platinum, guys. Nobody has a problem with it. This cannot really be stopped by any game, sorry. Because it's a thing that comes with the app, you know, and the same. Platinum Play has it as well, but you need a different app to run that on Platinum Play, and I find it more complicated to run those apps, and a lot of them cannot be trusted because they don't come from big sources like Bluestacks. That's a huge company, you know. If you want to stop it, you have like a shortcut as well. Control, Shift, and F, guys, and you stopped it, and you can go back to your game without having any sort of lag, you know. Again, if you want to start it, pretty much do the same. Control F, and is back on it, guys. Pretty straightforward to do this. Is super helpful to actually save time, you know. Now, the biggest thing that is one of my favorite things with this, why I never purchase from Platinum Play directly. Why I'm going with Bluestacks, right? So, long time ago, I actually created a USA email address to be able to change my currency into dollars from pounds or euros, because the price difference is so much bigger. They don't actually change currency in the game, right? So that was not available on Platinum Play. You are not able to do that. So probably like 2 years ago almost, I created a USA email address by using a VPN or asking a friend to make you a new email address on Gmail, and then you put it on your Bluestacks, change the password, connect your PayPal or credit card, whatever you're paying with. Now you're getting rewarded, right? You have play points, guys. You can actually read them in-game resources, and you're collecting points for spending money. Of course, this is not for the free-to-play players, but it's a thing that can save you money. So as long as you're not a billionaire and don't care about anything, use it, man, because this gets you rewarded. You can actually come in here for Raid Shadow Legends. You can get rank rank 3 chicken for 50 points, 200 energy for 150 points, 40 XP brews for 350 points, 700 energy for 500 points. You can get points for every other game as well, and all the points, all the money you're spending in different games, they're giving you Google points. And all the Google points you're collecting from a million different games that you're playing can be used in one specific game. Which one you want, up to your choice. Or you can go and buy Google Play credit. That's what I'm usually doing. 1000 points for a $10 gift. That gives me some extra back, while Platinum Play doesn't, okay? And it's kind of forcing the currency in pounds, in euros, or whatever you guys are using, depending by the country where you're from. That's one thing that I really do. I never buy from Platinum Play because of that. It's actually giving me something back. But guys, that was all for this video. Hopefully you found it helpful, and it will actually improve the quality of life for a lot of you guys out there that you're playing Raid Shadow Legends. Pretty easy to do every single one of the things. It's super easy to use Bluestacks, guys. But if you decide to try Raid on Bluestacks on PC and try other games as well, guys, please use the link in the description down below. It actually helps to support the channel as well. It will be greatly appreciated. So you can download it by going to the description of the video right here, or to the pinned comment. Or if you want to download different games, try out different games that are similar with Raid or not really similar with Raid, because you're bored and you have nothing else to do, if you go on the description, you can actually download other games on Bluestacks, guys. But that was all for this video. Appreciate all of you guys watching. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe for more content, turn on notifications to see when we upload next, and I'll see you all soon on another video. Till then, peace out.